Even if P2B says we should move on from 2023 election, Obidient won't accept Charlie Boy. Even if P2B says we should move on from 2023 election, Obidient would accept Charlie Boy. Federal government repays a 500 million US dollars euro bond borrowed in 2013. Federal government repays 500 million US dollar euro bond borrowed in 2013. APC crisis. You are a phenomenal failure. Lukman replies, Omisore. APC crisis. You are a phenomenal failure. Lukman replies, Omisore. With this, we welcome you all to Imokobi TV, the hottest TV of the moment. We bring you latest updates happening in and around the country. If this is your first time viewing our TV channel, do well to subscribe. Turn on the notification button to keep you updated whenever we drop our videos. Do not forget to like, share the video to your friends and your family members so them too can be involved in what we are doing. And of course, drop your comment at the comment section. We would love to hear from you. We would love to know your opinion towards this video, and that can only be done when you drop your comments at the comment section. Alright, without wasting much of our time, we move forward to doing what we know how to do best. On our screen today, we have three headlines, and the first, even if P2B says we should move on from 2023 election, Obidient won't accept. This is coming from Charlie Boy. Even if P2B says we should move on from 2023 election, Obidient won't accept. Alright, my people, the news in detail. A Nigerian singer and songwriter Charles Okuta, popularly known as Charlie Boy, a Nigerian activist and singer, stated that supporters of the candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, will disagree even if the politician decides to stop challenging the outcome of the poll. Obi and the victory of Bola Ahmed, the ruling All Progressive Congress at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. But in a tweet on Tuesday, Charlie Boy said Obidient movement supporters of P2B is bigger than Obi himself. See, as P2B they look me, you know something. even if Peter Okute Obi come tell us say make we move on from the 2023 year selection where Yakubu mess up, Obidient no go gree. Sam I dey tell many people say wetin wan happen wey don overdue to happen for Nigeria past Peter Obi. Even if Peter Obi tells us to move on from the 2023 election messed up by Yakubu, Obidient won't agree. I tell people that what will happen in Nigeria is bigger than Peter Obi, he wrote. Alright, this is it. This is where we'll drop this one for now. Charlie Boy don't talk more, he talks about even though P2B say I don't tire. In fact, I won't drink water drop cup, I no chase again, no, I don't tire. Say Obidient but they don't make up their mind, say we go follow this matter. Wherever in they go, we go follow and reach the final bus stop. Charlie Boy talks about waiting go happen self is bigger than P2B himself. Say P2B Obidient, they don't vex, so they don't vex. Even though say P2B won't stop today. Even though say he say I no do again, no make it Bala Blue continue. Him Obidient bar supporters of P2B, they go carry the matter for their head. They go make sure say P2B regain his lost glory. Alright, my people, we love to hear from you on this matter because matter don't dey pass. It don't dey pass boundary because as it take be, even though P2B talk say I no go do again, no, even though P2B go court for tribunal talk say make una cancel all matter, make una close every case, I no want do again. Obedient no go gree. Lie, these people ba they no go gree. We die here. We die here. We no go allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu breathe. We no go allow. We go suffocate them. All right, my people. We love to hear from you. We love to know what is your take on this video. We love to know what is your take on this particular headline. What do you think towards what Charlie Boy is saying? Is it making sense at all? E sure say Obidient go retaliate. E sure say Obidient go stand up pursue matter if P2B drop case. Na the question be that. Okay. Una don see am be say una don see am say Tinubu don buy matter o, Tinubu don buy case. He don use head carry case wey big pass am. In fact, let's just bring it here. You see P2B na the only man wey I don see say he no use violence, so he does his thing with rule, like he goes with the law. Guy, because you see, but trust me, e get some people wey be say if na them win this election, hey, instead may blood full everywhere. They must make sure say, because okay, let's keep it this way. Let's not look as if we are siding one particular party. Let's bring it this way. During the election, definitely we were all watching the news. During the election, you see, P2B was dominating part of the 36 states. He was taking over, and the election was in his favor. Then all of a sudden, during the time of results, boom, it was now Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Like how did it happen? Then Tinubu won the election over P2B. Now tell me, who does that? In which country will such happen and there will be no violence? Yet P2B decides to do it the right way with law. I know they talk say P2B carry na people but they talk say waiting the president. Now waiting at the talk be that. Alright, I will not go too further. Your opinion is our lead. Remember, this is Imokobi TV. Do well to subscribe. On our screen for the second headline, federal government repays 500 million US dollars euro bond borrowed in 2013. Federal government repays 500 million US dollar euro bond borrowed in 2013. The news in detail. The Bola Tinubu-led federal government has paid a 500 million US dollar euro bond borrowed in 2013. Politics Nigeria reports that the bond was issued as part of a dual tranche 1 billion US dollar euro bond with a tenor of 100 years and a tenor of 10 years and a coupon of 6.375% per annum. This is the third euro bond that Nigeria has repaid in the past 6 years, following the repayment of 500 million US dollars in July 2018 and 500 million US dollars in January 2021. It should be noted that currently the country's total debt stock is estimated to be around 103 billion US dollars. Wow. See gbese wey we carry for head. I mean, see loan wey our past president, see loan wey they put for our head. But the thing is that we don't even know how this money went, and yet the citizens keep on paying taxes to be used to pay for what they don't even know about, what most of these politicians embezzle to themselves. Alright, make we not go too far, make we just stop here before they talk say we don't talk one. Waiting the matter they talk be say Tinubu don't repay 500 million US dollar euro bond wey they never pay since the past 6 years. I say him don't go repay am. Now him they talk be this. So now the question is, like, everything is getting complicated. What is Tinubu really trying to do? Because if you look at this from this perspective, he's trying to get advantage of the people. He's trying to gain the advantage of the citizen. Is he really trying to to get the citizens in his favor, or is he really trying to work because it is in his manifesto? Because if you look at it, we can't really tell. We can't tell because we don't even know, because right now the matter is in the tribunal. You get, the case is in the tribunal. So I think for everyone who is analytic, for someone who is very critical in thinking, this is what he should do to make sure he gains the favor of the citizen. So don't you think what Tinubu is trying to do is to gain the massive trust of the citizens? Because looking at these things, he has done a lot. He has put more effort to make sure the citizens believe in him. Because if you look at these things, but the citizens are now gaining faith, are now putting their faith in Tinubu. And I think it is giving P2B a hit up. Exactly. Alright, my people. Drop your comment on this particular headline. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know what you have to say in this particular news. Is Tinubu trying to gain advantage of the citizen, or is he working because duty demands he work? That is the question. Please do well to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. And then finally on our screen for today, we have this one. Now once the call person failure, APC crisis, you are a phenomenal failure. Lukman replies, Omisore. APC crisis, you are a phenomenal failure. Lukman replies, Omisore. The news in detail. The National Vice Chairman, Northwest of the All Progressive Congress APC, Failure-Lukmam, has described the party's National Secretary, Senator Iyola Omisore, as a phenomenal failure. Lukman, who has been critical of the Abdullahi Adamu-led APC National Working Committee (NWC), made this known while addressing a press conference in Abuja on Wednesday. The APC NWC member was reacting to comments made by Senator Omisore during an interview on Channels Television on Tuesday night. During the interview, Omisore had accused Lukman of being a non-entity, loose cannon, and black sheep in the party, adding that he was acting alone in the 25 member NWC. Reacting, Lukman said the ruling party does not have a winning team as claimed by the National Secretary and should accept his shortcomings as a leader in Osun State. The APC stalwart advised Omisore to be humble in accepting the defeat of the party in his home state, adding that he was in denial of the reality of times in his state. He said, Osun was a disaster and that is where the National Secretary comes from. I saw him yesterday shamelessly talking about a winning team. If we are a winning team, why prevent us from replicating the feast in your base? We did not only lose the governorship seat, but we also lost all the Senate seats, House of Representatives seats, and House of Assembly seats. Osun is the only state we have that case. It is only the National Secretary that is in denial of that reality. The first mark of a progressive is to have the humility to accept your shortcomings. The humility to accept your shortcomings. I saw a National Secretary talking brazenly as if he was a champion. Wow. Omo, na here they scatter Omisore. Look man, talk am say ba you na failure. See you. You talk say you win election. You talk say you be winning party. Yet you lost everything. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it. Alright, my people. No be me talk am o. Nah, look man, they talk am. He talk say ba Omisore. You na failure, na one time failure you be. You are a failure, you cannot make it. Alright. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know what is your comment, what is your opinion on this particular video. What is your take? Why Will Omisore attack Lukman of being a non-entity, a loose cannon, and a black sheep in the party, while himself him be a phenomenal failure according to Lukman. Alright, do not forget this is Imokobi TV where we give you the news as it is hot. So we know the whole matter with the give them as it is hot. So we know the side anybody. And our headlines again, even if P2B says we should move on from 2023 election, Obidient won't accept it. Haha. This one they come from Charlie Boy. Even though P2B talk say, Ngwano, I don't tire, make I retire and not do again. Obidient ba they don't dey fully committed for this matter. E no get wetin you wan tell them o. Bad as e bad, they go carry am on. E no get as e wan take be. They must pursue the matter. And lele, we go finish am. We go digger am together. Is it that Peter Obi or nobody? Hey, now waiting. Obidient the talk with this. So all right. And the second on our screen, federal government repays 500 million US dollars euro bond borrowed in 2013. I wonder what Tinubu is trying to do. Is he trying to gain the trust of the citizen, or is he working per se? He is called to do so. That is it. Waiting Tinubu they try claim. Is he trying to claim that he is Jagabano? I be in the try claim say true. He's supposed to work because right now we don't even know the mind of these people. We don't know what is in their mind. Do not trust anybody, my people, because you never trust what you go do the next moment. Alright, and finally the last, you are a phenomenal failure. Lukman replies Omisore. I no say men them too did the exchange once. Now once Lukman tell Omisore talk seba, you na failure. You they call me an entity, a loose cannon. But what of you? You will be say you lost everything in Osun State. Osun State is a disaster, all because of you. You na failure, my guy. You can never make it, my guy. Alright, this is Imokobi TV, the best and hottest TV of the moment. Do well to subscribe if you are yet to. Turn on the notification button to keep you updated whenever we drop our videos. Be sure to like, comment, and of course, share this video to your friends and your family members. Don't be selfish because you know they're selfish. Alright, do well to be a good citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Represent well wherever you are representing us. Stay safe as long as you remain a good citizen. Imokobi TV loves you. See you in our next video. We thank you so much and we do not take you for granted.